The grid trading on Binance allows users to automate their trades in a bid to make profits. New and experienced users or traders can now use this method as it is a stress-free strategy of trading. The Binance trading bot is free to use and accessible to all registered Binance users. To get started, sign up on Binance, complete your KYC and fund your account. Once you're done with that, you can now click on the strategy trading, which is available on the menu. It will take you directly to the Binance trading bot menu. The Binance grid trading bot can be used for sports trading, futures trading, as well as TWAP trading. For this tutorial, we shall focus on the futures grid trading, how to set it up, and how to profit from it, as well as some of the benefits it has. On default, the BTC-BUSD perpetual contract will be shown to you. You can decide to go through with the BTC-BUSD perpetual if you have some amount of BUSD you want to use for your investment, but currently we do have USDT in our futures account which we want to use. So it currently says available BUSD is 0. So we're now going to choose a pair that has USDT to push through with our transaction. For running set, we currently have open positions for BTC/USDT quarterly contracts. Initial margin that we use is about $65.94. Direction of the market we chose is neutral. Total profit so far is about 0.24 and unrealized PNL is about 0.25. The realized profit is about -0.01%. Duration is about 5 hours and liquidation price is about 167. The green status is working very well. You can see the time created. You can also click on the view to adjust margin or to view the list of buy orders and list of sold orders that have been made or initiated for you. For this, you can see that the position margin is 1.96 USDT for cross, margin open orders 42.32 USDT, and total current margin is about 44.27 USDT. The Binance grid trading bot apparently creates buy orders for you and tries to sell these buy orders at a much higher price in order for you to benefit. We're now going to go over back to the create options where you can choose the pair you want to transact with on the Binance platform. Once you click on the top icon, you shall be able to choose whichever pair you want to use. Let's say you want to choose the GMT USDT pair, which is available here. The GMT USD pair parameters will be provided by you by the AI trading bot, which are recommended parameters that are generated based on the technical analysis of the symbol price. This is the lower price for GMT/USDT pair. It says 1.85 USDT, while upper price is about 5.7 USDT. So you want to go ahead to use these parameters that the AI is giving to you as a new user, and also we do recommend you look out for the margin that is involved in order for you to choose or in order for you to invest at a minimal basis. As a new user, if you do feel that 31.80 USDT is comfortable for you to use, you can push through with this. But if you feel like the amounts needed to push through with AI parameters are too much, you might decide to adjust it a little bit. The leverage currently available on this trade is about 20x, which is the maximum leverage opportunity that is available to users or to new users on the Binance futures trade. You can decide to reduce the leverage, which is recommended for users, as the leverage can amplify your profit as well as amplify your losses. Let's say you want to reduce the leverage. You click on confirm to about 10x. You want to take note that the initial margin has increased. So the margin figure is associated or is correlated to the leverage position which you are currently using. The higher the margin and the lesser the higher the margin, the lesser the leverage you might need to use on the trading bot. If you do not have the amount of USDT that is required to push through with this margin, although we currently have available about 89.72 USDT, we can decide to push through with these, and we can decide to push through with these successfully. Let's say we want to push through with a 10x leverage with this margin, or we want to just go higher to use the 20x leverage, whichever. For this tutorial, let's stick with the 10x leverage. We can decide to put the minimum amount that is needed is 63.6 USDT. We can put 64 USDT here. Once you click on the 64 USDT, you can now click on the create option. You also want to take note of the grid number. 52 grids will be created for you, which means the 52 grids are a combination of both buy and sell orders. This is the profit margin, which is from 1.26% to about 3.9%, and it will show the margin or profit which you'll be making from each grid that are currently filled or successfully filled by the trading bot or by the market fluctuations of the pair you've chosen. Also, one key factor you want to note is the price or is the neutral or long and short positions that are available on the trading bot. The Binance trading bot allows users to go neutral or to go long or go short. The neutral is ideal for a range of bound markets which creates sells and buy orders with grid with no positions. The long is ideal for trending and volatile bull markets, open long position with grid. While the short is ideal for trending and volatile bear markets, open short positions with grid. So users, or as a new user, it is recommended you want to go with a neutral position, which is a lot more safer if you don't understand if the market is going bullish or is going bearish. All you need to do is to click on create once you're satisfied, and you can see that these are the parameters that have been set with this trade. You click on the I have read and agreed to the risk disclaimer. The risk disclaimer tells you that there can be losses as well as gains in your trade. So you want to be aware that the trading bot will not do all the work for you. It will only make the work easier for you, but you want to know that as with all trades, it comes with risks, and you want to be aware of the risk that comes with liquidation or with trading futures initially. Click on confirm. Once you click on confirm, the Binance will notify you that your grid has been created successfully. You can now go over to the running sector. On the running sector, this is where you see the list of grids that have been created successfully, where you can monitor these grids if they are currently doing well or they are not. If a particular grid is not doing well, all you need to do is to click on it. You can click on the end button if you feel you want to end it, or you can click on wait a little bit, or you also want to click on whichever whichever one you want to do. So basically, these are the list of orders that have been created using this margin. We have about 52 grids, which comprises of 26 buys and 26 sells. So the trading bot will automatically create 26 cheap sells for us and try as much as possible to sell these these cheap buys at a much higher price in order for us to make profit. The goal is to make profit from these investments. You click on cancel. Once you click on cancel, we're now going to go over to the create option, where you can also create using another pair, but this time around we are going to show you how to customize your pairs if you are not comfortable with the ones being given to you by the AI parameter. So let's say you want to click on the GMT USDT pair. You click on whichever token you want to trade with. Let's say you want to trade with audio USDT or with ape USDT. I'm going to click on the ape USDT, which is currently high, up to about 5.49%. These are the parameters that have been suggested by the AI. The lower price for ape/USDT pair is currently about 9.5 USDT, while the upper price is about 29.851 USDT. The total grade number is 64. Profit grade is about 1.02% to about 3.29%. What you should take note of is the fact that the lower price and the upper price are the price ranges in which the grid or in which the AI bot will be functioning. If your price should exist or to pass any of this range, the AI bot will not function or will not hold. The AI bot can only function with when the price range is between these ranges that you have chosen. So you want to be aware of this. For this trade, you need about 67.35 USDT to push through with this trade. If you do not have the amount of funds being requested, you can decide to click on the X leverage. You can reduce your exposure. Let's say you want to use about 2x leverage for these particular AI parameters. For 2x leverage, you need about 673 USDT. So you want to be aware of the fact that the higher the leverage, the lesser the investment you will be needing to push through with it, or the lesser the initial margin that is usually required. Since you have lesser funds and you want to push through with this trade, we do suggest that you should copy or customize your AI parameters. I'm going to click on the 2x leverage, and the maximum trade or the maximum leverage we're allowed to use as a new user is about 20x leverage. For 20x leverage, we currently will need about 67 USDT to push. We need about 67.35 USDT to push through with the trade for ape/USDT pair. To create or customize it, as shown here, you need to click on copy the parameters, the AI parameters. Once you click on copy parameters to settings, you will be able to customize the parameters. So we currently have all the AI parameters that have been suggested by the AI. We're now going to click on edit these ranges. If you're comfortable with the price range from 9.5 to about 29 USDT, you can leave it that way. The grades will be created is about 64 grades, which will be about 32 buys and 32 sells. The profit grade is about 1.2% to about 3.29%. If you're comfortable with that, you can also leave it. You also want to take note that this profit grade can be shown in the geometric format, which shows you a fixed sum of about 1.7%. You want to know that the differences or the major differences between the arithmetic and geometric figures. Each grade has an equal price difference for the arithmetic, while for the geometric, each grade has an equal price difference ratio. So that is the major differences between the arithmetic and the geometric, but whichever one works well. We want to stick with the arithmetic one, which is the one recommended by the AI. You see, we currently have about 70 USDT here. Since some of our orders have not been initiated, we're now going to choose or reduce. You can decide to reduce the number of grids. By reducing the number of grids, let's say you currently have about 64 grids here. You can decide to reduce the number of grids to about 32 grids. So by reducing the number of grids, the number of investment that is currently needed from 67 is now down to about 34.19 USDT. So this is one of the techniques for you to reduce the amount being needed if you feel the amount needed for a particular trading bot strategy is very high for you. Once you're done with that, if you feel 34.19 USDT is okay for you, you can click on continue or click on create. You can also decide to edit it further to about 16. You can also decide to edit it further to about 16. That is by half of the 32. And you can now see that the initial margin needed or initial investment needed is about 17.62 USDT. Also, if you do feel that the price range is too big, you can also decide to reduce the price range that is being suggested to you by the AI. So let's say in this scenario you want to reduce the price range to about 9.5.19. You want to reduce it to about 20 or 22. Let's say you want to reduce it to about 22.85 USDT. So these are some of the basic techniques you can also use in customizing your figures. So in this scenario, APE/USDT has been moving in the direction from 14 USDT for some while now to about 20 USDT. So we're just going to leave it in this particular range, which is more comfortable for us. We've now created 16 grids for this. You can also click on this icon here to see the price movement of this particular token, of this particular coin. And also you can also see some analysis or see the price fluctuations here. You can go back over to the grid and impute the amount that is needed for you. So currently, as of recording, it is now 16.49 USDT. Since that is comfortable, we can choose to put 14 USDT or we can decide to put the 16.49 USDT. So that is the minimum USDT that is required for your investment or your trading bots to become active. Once you're done with that, you can click for additional features if you want to edit these features. This is where you are allowed to impute your stop loss and also your trigger price. The trigger price is the price at which your bot will start to take effect or start to create the buy orders and also take effect from creating the sell orders. The buy orders are usually very created first, which you give it an opportunity to sell the orders that have been bought successfully. You can also click the stop trigger for stop bottom price or stop top price, and you can also decide to close all positions on stop. Whichever one is okay for you, you are good to go. Once you're done with that, click on create. For this one, we're going to leave the trading or grid trigger price empty. Click on create. You can see the total parameters that are currently available here. We have neutral, arithmetic, 14. Then also these are the parameters that are currently available. You click on confirm and you see that you've just successfully manually created or customized an AI parameter and your grid trading strategy has been created successfully. You also want to go over to the running section to see the list of orders or open positions or AI trading bot that you've created for individual pairs. For APE/USDT 20x leverage that was used, you can see the series of trading pairs or series of trading orders. You can click on the view option to see the list of buy orders. We currently have about 10 buy orders and 6 sell orders. Once you're done viewing it, you can also check out for GMT USDT, which is for 64 initial margin. And also, if you feel one investment is not doing well, you can easily click on end and your open position will be ended. In this case, let's say we want to end the APE/USDT pair. I click on and for ape/USDT, it's going to say no open positions under the grid. Are you sure you want to stop the ape/USDT pair? Click on confirm if you are sure you want to click on it. That's if a pair is currently not profitable for you. Once you're done with that, you can see your pair has been closed successfully. The Binance trading bot has a lot of guides which is available for all users, and it also has loads of benefits as well as loads of risks involved. On the what is the futures grid trading, I will be leaving an article here. It says the grid trading in particular is a trading bot that automates the buying and selling of futures contracts designed to place orders in the market at preset intervals within a configured price range. So the grid trading is when orders are placed above, below a set price, creating a grid of orders at incrementally increasing and decreasing prices. In this way, it constructs a trading grid. For example, a trader could place buy orders at every $1,000 below the market price of Bitcoin, while also placing sell orders at every $1,000 above Bitcoin's market price. This takes advantage of changing conditions. The futures grid trading platform performs the best in volatile and sideways markets when the price fluctuates in a given range. So this technique attempts to make profit on small price changes. The more grids you include, the greater the frequency of trades that will be made. Coming to the end of this tutorial, guys, we do hope you can now create your futures grid trading easily using the Binance futures trading bot. There is a tutorial video that also gives you more insights on what to know about the Binance futures grid trading. I will leave the link in the description box for you to read more and also learn more about it. For any questions, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if there are any questions, let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We do hope you can now jump and start benefiting from the trading bot, as you do not need to have any experience for you to start using the trading bot on the Binance futures or on the Binance platform. So this opportunity is open to all users to benefit from trading on the Binance platform. You can monitor your trades successfully, and you can decide to close any trades you feel are not doing well successfully by going over to the futures trading menu, which you can see the loads of positions that are currently open for you. You can see we have GMT USDT perpetuals open. We'll also have loads of other ones which are open positions, including buys and sells. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video tutorial, and stay blessed.